Dear Mr. Wade, Francesco Piva.
You
Rock.
And we want to rock too. I am Captain Butter. These are my friends, Funck and Crummy.
Good day.
Mr. Frank Crummy says we can use his garage to start our own musical ensemble because our school no longer has a music program available to us. Well, except for the recorder.
I despise the recorder.
Me too. It saps my super abilities. When I played it last week, all the neighborhood dogs started whining like I was the conductor of a dog whistle orchestra.
I broke mine, accidentally on purpose. Now I just have to participate by being moral support as an audience member and cheer squad for others. It's almost as hard as playing the recorder.
I have a feeling mine's gonna get lost as soon as I get home.
I'll just leave it unattended in the presence of Princess Mushroom. She may look cute, but she is exuberant and things don't last too long when she's around.
We want to ask you about being you and how we can be you too. We have questions about inspiration and writing narrative lyrics. But first, a message from our sponsor.
This episode is sponsored by my dad, Mr. Frank Crummy, and CRUMY's full service station. We check your oil, your tire pressure and tread, and your windshield washer fluid. But we don't check your attitude. Corner of Main Street and Sesame Avenue. Open now.
Wade, we created a list of things we need to be successful as a garage band. Band name? Check.
Instruments that don't suck? Check, check, check.
A vibe that a cult can form behind unchecked.
He means groupies.
And a song. We considered many of the greatest lyricists available to teach us. We thought about Einar Selvik.
But I didn't understand a single word he sang.
We thought about Ian Curtis.
Before we realized he returned to being a part of the soul of our planet.
Anthony Bourdain.
Also, sadly unavailable for questions about narrative writing, so we settled on you. Maybe we should play you a song inspired by good music.
In the year 2045, they gave me a chair and said I had to survive, to push a button on the wall of off-white that blinks at me in fluorescent light. I used to dream of open sky, of painting things and asking why, of healing hands and painted walls. Now I wait for the button's call. Maybe it orders a drone delivery, like the latest digital live stream. The only question on my mind is whether I'll be awake to push it in time. In the year 2055, I keep my superhero costume tucked inside. The button is beneath my fingers, while my thoughts drift outside to linger. I used to think that I'd be needed, that my superhero dreams succeeded. Now I press the button when I'm dreaming. My depression is now reeling. And somewhere there's still a plan to be better than Superman.
2065. You're sitting where I sat to survive. Don't pretend you don't know this room. The hum, the want, the same perfume of nothing much and nowhere soon. The plastic panels and plastic moon. You press the button each time it lights, and in between your boredom takes fight. When you miss it, a shark runs through your chest, and for a second you feel blessed that the only question still remains as they wheel you to your grave.
That'll be 50 cents each.
Well, that felt like an epic.
Failure.
Funck, failure is just another word for the phrase, we're still learning. We are inspired by the stories your songs tell.
Two bleeding hearts.
The girl from up north.
All my friends,
We like music, we just don't know.
how to write our own.
My hands aren't connected to my heart and soul, and my brain doesn't know how to translate them into mechanical motion to scribe them onto paper yet.
What separates a song from a poem besides the band?
Who inspired you to be you when you were not you?
How do you write about something that hurts without making the person who hurt you the villain of the song? Because sometimes they weren't. They were just there.
Did you dream of the song lyrics before you wrote the song lyrics? I saw a documentary about artists dreaming of their masterpieces before they created them.
How do you write something that's both deep and meaningful?
Wow, that could be our genre. Add it to the list. Deeply meaningful. We can call it D&M.
Which is easier, to write about your life or to make something up?
Wade, you've spent a lot of time helping people. I wonder if you have to lose something before you can write about it honestly.
Sucks to be us.
No, just sucks to be you. Funck writes bad poetry and calls them his battle plans.
They rhyme, even if they don't make any sense or tell good stories.
Wade, is there a song you wrote that you didn't understand until years later? Because I think that might be what we're actually trying to do. Write something we don't understand yet, and hope it makes sense by the time someone else hears it.
I met your father at a rock show. He rescued me from a mosh pit, and he's been my hero ever since.
Oh, add that to the list. Mosh pit. Is there a song you wrote, it became popular to the point you started hating it, but you sang it anyway because your fans loved it, but it made you wish you did never write it, then years later you were actually glad you did?
Maybe because one day you received a letter and knew your voice matters.
Good talk, Wade, from Frank's full service station, and the new home to the D.I.C. case. We are Captain Butter.
And friends.
There's no way you're putting a sign that says the Dicks on my garage wall. Let's just shorten it to the dedicated.
But Mr. Crummy, we're the dedicated individuals conditioned for kindness.
He knows, he just wishes he didn't.
Be loving and fearless, Mr. Piva.
Thank you for being you. Bye-bye now.
Later, Mr. Wade.